So, have you ever had that feeling where you know your English is grammatically correct, but it just doesn't sound, well, natural? You know what I mean? That little something that's missing? Well, the secret is often in these tiny little words that connect our ideas, and today we're going to master them. We're talking about adjective and preposition pairs. And trust me, this is the key to unlocking that fluent, natural sound you've been looking for.
All right, so to kick things off, let's play a little game. Think of it as a conversation puzzle. We're about to listen to a short chat, and your mission, if you choose to accept it, is to spot a specific pattern. It's a fantastic way to really start tuning your ear to how English actually sounds in the wild.
Okay, get ready to listen really closely now. Here's what you're listening for. What are the small words that pop up right after someone describes a feeling? Got it? Okay, let's play the audio. He seemed very nervous about the presentation yesterday. Yes, but he was proud of his performance afterward. The other student was disappointed with her score, though. She worked hard and expected a better result.
I know. She's usually confident about exams.
I was angry with myself because I forgot one important question. That happens. I was impressed by how brave you were to continue calmly.
So, did you catch it? Did you hear that pattern? Let's break that down. Did any of these jump out at you? Nervous about, proud of, disappointed with? You see, every single time someone used an adjective to describe how they felt, it was immediately followed by a very specific little word, a preposition. And I'm here to tell you that is absolutely not a coincidence. And that brings us to the big secret. And honestly, it's so simple, but it's going to make such a huge difference in your English. The thing is, these little pairs, they aren't random at all. They're fixed.
Okay, this is the most important thing to get. In English, certain adjectives and prepositions are basically a team. They're like best friends. They always go together. You can't just swap them out. So think of proud and of. They're a package deal. You've got to learn them together as one single piece.
And here's a perfect example of what I mean. We always say, I am interested in art. Now, if you say interested on art, look, people will probably understand you, but it's an instant giveaway that you're a learner. It just sounds off. And that's exactly why learning the pair is so important. All right, so theory is one thing, right? But how do you actually learn all these pairs? Well, welcome to your preposition toolkit. To make this way easier, we've broken down the most common ones into 5 simple groups. Let's dive in. First up, we've got the preposition about. A great way to think of about is that it usually tells you the topic or the reason for a feeling. For instance, you aren't just nervous out of nowhere. You're nervous about the exam. You're not just excited. You're excited about the trip. You see the pattern? It's the same for being worried about the future or maybe upset about some news you heard.
Okay, next in our toolkit is of. This one is perfect for connecting an adjective to the thing that's causing a strong feeling, like fear or pride or just being sick of something.
Just think about it. You're afraid of spiders. You feel proud of your son. You can even be tired of working late. We've all been there. Or maybe ashamed of your behavior. In every case, of is what connects that feeling directly to its source. Our third group uses the word with. You'll hear this one a lot when people talk about being satisfied or not so satisfied, and also when they're talking about their feelings toward other people. So you might be disappointed with your test results, but on the bright side, maybe you're really satisfied or happy with the service at a cafe. It also works for being bored with a game or even angry with a person. All right, next up is a short but super useful one. We use the preposition in when we're talking about a specific area of interest or success. It's all about focus. Yeah, this one's pretty straightforward but powerful. You are interested in photography, or maybe your goal is to be successful in business. That little word in points right to the area you're focused on. And the final tool in our kit today is to. To is almost always about direction. Think of it like an arrow. It points to how you're behaving towards someone or something. So, for example, we should always be kind to animals, or we should never be rude to waiters. And in a slightly different sense, a relationship is also directional. Someone is married to a doctor. It's not married with in this case, it's always married to. Okay, so you've got your toolkit, you've got the main idea, but now it's time for what I think is the most important grammar point of this entire session. I like to call it the golden ing rule. And I am not kidding here. If you only take one single thing away from our chat today, please make it this.
Getting this one rule right will stop you from making so many common mistakes. It's an instant level up for your English.
So what is it? Here it is. It's a simple formula. Adjective plus preposition plus a verb ending in ing. That's it. Anytime a verb, an action word, comes right after one of these pairs we've been talking about, it has to have that ing at the end. Every single time. No exceptions.
Let's look at a perfect example. The pair is excited about, right? Well, if the action she's excited about is travel, we just add ing. She is excited about traveling.
And here's another one. The pair is afraid of. The action is fly. So what do? We say, he is afraid of flying. Simple as that. You would never say, afraid of to fly. It's always, always fly.
Okay, you've got the tools, you've got the golden rule. To wrap things up, let's talk about 3 super common traps that a lot of learners fall into. But not you, because knowing what to watch out for is half the battle.
Okay, trap number 1. Stop translating prepositions directly from your first language. It just doesn't work, I promise. Every language is different. Just memorize the English pair. Trap 2. Don't forget the golden rule. It is so important. It's bored of waiting, never bored of wait. And finally, trap number 3, for behavior, it's always to. Someone is nice to you, not nice with you. That's a really common one to mix up.
And there you have it. That's your guide to making your English sound so much more natural with these little adjective preposition pairs. You've got the toolkit, you've got the golden rule, and you know what traps to avoid. So, to put it all into practice right now, I've got a question for you. And notice how I use the rule here. What are you interested in learning next? Think about it. And most importantly, keep practicing.